All right, guys, here we go. First workout in the first week. So we always start off with a little bit of warm up. So today what we're doing is we're going to be doing some line jumps. So you start, find any line, and you're just going to be jumping over top of that line with 2 feet. So the first thing you want to go is side to side. And so you just want to jump back and forth side to side. Once we get done with that, then we're going to start going front and back. And so jumping over that same line, we're just going to be jumping forward and backwards. And the biggest thing is just to get the blood pumping a little bit, to get your legs activated and ready to start your workout. Once we get done with the warm-up, now we're going to start with the basketball. So as long as you got a basketball, you're good. And we're just going to do finger taps. Finger taps, then you're just using the tops of your fingers to try to move the ball back and forth. And so it takes a little bit of coordination, warm up those fingers a little bit, and get us ready to then do some ball handling. And now we're going to do some dribbling. So we're just going to start with just basic right hand dribbles. So you're just dribbling with your right hand. This one, you can come up to about waist height when you're doing those dribbles. And so we're going to go for 30 seconds with the right hand. And then once you get done with 30 seconds on the right hand, you can switch to your left. As you can see, when you're dribbling the ball, one habit that you want to get into is keeping that other hand up, and what that does is that's going to keep the defender away from the ball. And so if anybody tries to get in there and start stealing the ball from you, then you have that other hand up to protect it. So like I said, 30 seconds with the right hand, 30 seconds with the left hand. And after you watch this video, what you can do is you can pause it and then do the next piece as we're going. After you get done with the regular dribbles, then we're going to do what we call pound dribbles. So now we're going to go 30 seconds with the right hand, and we're pounding it now. And so we're just going to be pushing it a little bit harder to the floor instead of a nice casual dribble. We're pushing it as hard as we can into the ground. Notice that when we're dribbling, we're doing a pushing motion, not a slapping. So we're not slapping at the basketball. We're pushing it down every single time. Once you get done with the pound dribbles, now we're going to do super low dribbles. So we're going to try to go as low as we can. And this one really, you're going to have to go right on your fingertips. So on your fingertips, pushing it down, and see how low can you go with your right hand. So we're going to go 30 seconds again with the right hand, and then we're going to go 30 seconds with the left hand. And after you're done watching this video, again, you can just pause it and get your workout done, and then you can come back and see what the next drill is going to be. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to find a hoop. So if you don't have a hoop, feel free to find a hoop anywhere. There's a lot of hoops probably in your neighborhood, at local churches, parks, anywhere that you can find one, and you get your basketball. And we're going to start on the right side, and we're just going to do some form shooting. And if you need help with your form shooting, then you can look at the video that I'm going to post for what proper form is looking like. And so we're shooting on the right side right now. Notice that when I shoot it from the right side, I'm trying to hit that white square on the backboard. On the right side, you want to hit the top right corner. On the left side, you want to hit the top left corner. So you can notice as we're shooting the ball, that's really going to be the spot that I'm aiming at. And so we want to make 10 on the right side, and then we want to make 10 on the left side. And then after we get done with those 10, then we're going to move to the center, and we're going to shoot 10 from the center. When you move to the center of the hoop, then you're not going to use the backboard on that one, right? So we're just going to shoot it straight into the hoop without using the backboard. So this one gets a little bit harder because we don't use the backboard, but it really still helps you to start developing your shot. So 10 from each spot. So right, left, and center, make 10 from each one of those spots. Once you guys are done with this workout, that's going to be your first workout for the week. You can repeat this as many times as you want to over the week. So any day that you have an opportunity, you can do the same workout, and then make sure you comment which workouts you got done.